Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Me'eretz Yisrael, from the land of Israel. This is Shamir again. And this time with our recordings, we're going to do something a little bit different. And so we will see how it goes to try to give you a little bit more Hebrew and some understanding of the language. You have to understand how difficult it is for scholars like myself and others to explain the language to people who don't understand. Yes, to explain the language to those who have limited or no understanding of the language. So I also want to offer the English Hebrew page, or on the recording I am also making available in a PDF with more grammatical information. So if you would like that, to receive that, you can send me your email address at shamirbarnett@gmail.com. And I will plug you into a Google Classroom that I've set up, and then you can access the PDF and go over some of the grammar that is more for people who have already studied some Hebrew or know some, or maybe who want a refresher. So you can use the page, or you can download it and just read along with it and use it to make notes and write down your thoughts. Your expectation should be that God is going to speak to you as you listen. In this portion, I'm going to read the Hebrew, and I've highlighted certain words that I feel that you should know anyway, as some of you are returning Israelites, and so you should know some of these words. And I have some Hebrew students that come in, and some of these words they pronounce incorrectly, so now you will learn from me, and if you come learn Hebrew with me, you will be able to pronounce some of these words in the correct manner as well. וחולו השמיים והארץ וכל צבאם. ויכל אלוהים ביום השביעי מלאכתו אשר עשה, וישבות ביום השביעי מכל מלאכתו אשר עשה. ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי, ויקדש אותו, כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו אשר ברא אלוהים לעשות. So what did all that mean, right? So now we're going to go from the English, and we're going to pick up some vocabulary from the previous text. So and then we have, and the heavens, Shemayim, and the earth, Eretz. So heavens is Shemayim, and earth is Eretz, were completed, and all their hosts. And all their hosts, Seva'am. Now this word Seva is used for a lot of things. It could be the military, or war, or the Lord of Hosts, Sevaot. But here it's referring to the hosts of heavens that God has created. And on the seventh day, Shvi'i, the seventh day, is Yom, not Yam, Yom. English speakers have a tendency to say Yam, but the word is Yom. Elohim finished his work, which is Melachto, his work that he had done, and he rested. Vayishbot, and that should look familiar to us. The Shin Bet Tav. If you've ever seen Shabbat written out in Hebrew, you see that the consonants are Shin Bet Tav, and so here we have the verb Vayishbot, and he rested on the seventh Shvi'i day, Yom, from all his melachto, his work that he had done. So Elohim blessed Vayvarech, the seventh day, Shvi'i. So if we go back to Vayvarech, Bet Resh Kaf, we've heard this word in different forms, and this is one of the themes of the Hebrew. Some of you say Baruch, but it's the same root, Bet Resh Kaf, or some people say Bracha, which is incorrect. It is Berecha, not Bracha. That's blessing, it's the participle. And then the seventh Shvi'i day, Yom. And he made it holy, Vaykadesh, because on it Elohim shavat, from all his melachto, which God created, bara. So we can go back to Vaikadesh. We hear this word too, Kuf Dalit Shin, Kadosh, who he is holy. So here we have our verbal form, Vaikadesh. And then we have Shavat, which is our verbal form, and we usually see it as Shabbat with a B sound. And then the last word, God created, bara. Only God is the subject of bara. A human being cannot bara. Only God does this, and this is like an inclusio. In the beginning of Bereshit or Genesis, it says, and Elohim bara et haaretz ve'et hashamayim ve'et haaretz. Okay, so, and now we are ending all the days of work, and we have the word bara as the ending or inclusio. So in the beginning and the end, God created, and only He created. So anyone says to you, well, humans may have helped, which sounds ridiculous anyway, but you can assure them that only God did this. The God of Israel, only He did this work. Well, that concludes our mini lesson. I'd like to stay with chapter 2 of Bereshit or Genesis, and so we will go on the next few verses the next week. And again, if you would like more grammar on what we just went through, you can send me your email address. I will plug you into the Google Classroom. And of course, if you want to learn Hebrew, you can ask me how, and I will send you information. You can also get it off of my YouTube videos, because in the description section I've left the link to my Spark page with all the information there. And that is all for today. Thank you for listening. I pray that you have a blessed Shabbat and a peaceful week, the rest of the week. In Yeshua's name, Amen.